Hello world, welcome to another segment, Just Saying, Willie Dexter Harris, got T False right there, you know what I'm saying? Now we got a lot of stuff going on that we need to talk about, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about some things that's going on that's close to me, you know, within my state. But right now I think it's, it's a little more important, issues, really hilarious but not really hilarious situation that's going on up there in Washington, D.C. I don't even want to talk about it. You want to talk about it? I don't want to talk about it. I just listen. I want to listen.
Just saying, audience, let me just say this to you. If we have never in our life had the most ignorant commander-in-chief is the individual one. I don't even want to say his name. You got to be kidding me. All in one sentence, this man shot himself in the foot. He gonna declare state of emergency for one. That's gonna get tied up for about 2 years in court. Then all he gonna say, hey, I really don't have to do this, but I want to do it because it speeds up the process. Come on, man. I mean, we don't even have to impeach him. Just go get a truck, a U-Haul, grab his wife and his son, and drag them out the White House immediately. And let me tell you something. Take Pence with you for the simple reason he finna go to jail too, because everybody around him going to jail except him. It's got to be something to this. You got to open your eyes, even if you voted for him. And I do apologize that you ignorant too, but you got to know at this point, this man is taking the United States down a bad turn. You got to get out. And if anything, you young people, get out, go register to vote. Start reading up on politics, knowing what our policies are. This man is, if he declares state, like he's doing a state of emergencies, he's in control of everything at this point. Railroads, planes, the whole nine, he can tell what to do, how to do. But even though to be tied up, the Democrats coming, but it just doesn't make any sense for this ignorance to be going on for a while. When you need to be...
the Democrats just sitting there letting them do it.
They plotting. You got to understand, you have to strategize on somebody this ignorant because he got into office. Think about this, on being a racist, a bigot. So get this, you can't just take up, was at CC's today, and the white dude gonna tell the lady, don't talk about his president. Really? Obama raised Medicare. And I looked at him, I said, yeah, from the looks of your face, you need it. You need Medicare. Get on out of here with your pizza before I knock it out your hand. Yeah, that's what mood I'm in. You see I'm military down today. Then you gonna tell us you can't have same sex in the military, but same sex can raise children. Come on, BDB. Really? Who cares who they sleeping with as long as they fighting for the country? What sense does that make? You trying to police what people do? Come on, man, that's been going on. You gotta go way back in the biblical times and get that. They've been stroking. You know what I'm saying?
They'll be together too, God dog.
Yeah, but it just really doesn't make any sense. It's sad the way the United States is going down the drain with this man. This man putting us in debt. He's just for the rich. He's messing over people's taxes.
And it just seems to me like they're just sitting there looking at it.
Yeah, but they really not. It's just that they just taking over the house. So they putting things together. Pelosi and them just said it. You know they finna tie him up in court. He already said everything that he already know. He said in his statement.
And his re-election is in 2020, which is next year.
And let me tell you what he said.
He ain't finna get no wall built within the next year. And I know he don't honestly believe he finna do 4 more. I know he don't believe that.
Let me just say this. You know how racist the United States is? What that man just said didn't make sense. When I tell you he looked like he on Medicare too, but you gonna say Obama raised Medicare, Obama did? No, he didn't. He did as much as he could with what he could do. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They held his hands, but we don't need no wall at the border. And then the reporter started talking back to him. He told him, facts and statistics shows that the crime and drug trafficking is low on the border. Do you believe that? He just told you facts, dumb. Facts. Are you kidding me? He said facts. Oh yeah, you believe anything here? What? You want us to believe you? How about you build a wall in Aurora, Illinois, where there's somebody that went up there and Pratt Industries and shot up 4 cops and got shot? How about build a wall in North Carolina where that man went in there and shot up that church while they in church?
Right.
Okay, what about the school? Build a wall around. Who you need to build a wall for?
None of them Mexicans.
Is y'all,
you know those were Caucasian Americans.
Thank you.
Those were not.
And now one that you shoot them down like you do a black man that's running out of the store with a bag of Skittles or something. Come on, man.
Like the little boy that went up there and killed all them people at that school down there in Parkland, Florida. You know, a couple of days ago marked the year anniversary.
Yeah, and I saw that young lady on
that
TV
was
today.
Not a Mexican either. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That was a Caucasian American.
Thank you.
So picking at those people it ain't doing nothing but just it's like you're promoting racism. You know, you left Puerto Rico hanging. That's ridiculous the way Puerto Rico is still without all these years later and the
clean water.
But you want to come up with some funding to build a wall, but you don't want to come up with funding to get these people back on track over there in the United States colony.
To get this, want to build a wall for the people he claimed cook and clean in his bathrooms and stuff. You got to be kidding me, man. You racist, dude.
And he's doing it right in your face. He's doing it right in your face.
And they ain't saying nothing about it.
This is the most blatant sign of racism I have seen on a high level from a high-ranked official as far as the United States government since the stuff we read about in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s.
And he getting them courage, and I'm gonna tell you something. And all they did was put on suits, became police officers, executives. They've been racist. They just said, let's dress it down. Let's do something a little different. You done beat up Jesse Smollett from Empire because he gay. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. Then you pour bleach all on it. 2 white dudes. Come on now.
Yeah. So they had nothing to do with the wall.
No.
Okay then.
But they need to build a wall. Come on.
You know,
you want to build a wall, but then and the best weed come from Texas.
Okay.
So that ain't even notable. You just get in your car and go down there. So guess what? Where you gonna build a wall down there? It's just really crazy how this man is turning things up. If I was the military, I'd boycott him. You go over there and fight. You and your daughter that you want to feel on and kiss.
Yeah, there's a 25th Amendment bill. 25th Amendment that's in the Constitution that says that Congress has the right to just remove him. They don't have to impeach him. If they feel like he's detrimental to the safety and the well-being of the United States, they could just flat out do an executive order and remove him. You know what I'm saying? And he's been in that situation since his first year in office.
Did you hear that? Jus Sayin. Do you hear this? This is a black man just spoke some truth that Trump don't even know. Now wait, he probably looking at our show. I want you to subscribe too, little fingers. Subscribe. So let me explain something to you. Go read the Constitution and read what Dexter just said.
25th Amendment.
And then another thing too, I'm gonna tell you this. He nervous. That's why he trying to throw all the attention. Stone finna go to jail for obstruction, collusion. All the people around him finna go. So guess what? It's a domino effect. You going, I don't care what you try to have a state of, called Pelosi and Maxine them coming for you, baby.
Man, you gonna make history.
You
want to make history, you finna make it. It ain't gonna be the way you want to.
You really done made the presidency a mockery.
Man, it's ridiculous. And I can't believe we just sitting there allowing it to happen. You know, because I know these other countries, especially our enemies out there, they probably looking at us laughing. They probably just laughing at us. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. He probably getting Putin a lap dance at night. We don't know what they doing in behind
I
closed
still don't
doors.
understand that situation, what's going on with Russia.
Because he got money from him.
And then his wife's Russian.
Oh, I thought she was,
Melania, she Russian.
I didn't know what she was. I just thought she was a mail order bride.
Oh, Lord.
And she could be anything. But anyway, let's boycott President's Day Monday.
Oh, it's coming up?
Don't barbecue nothing.
And if you ain't got to go to work, just sit up there in the parking lot for 8 hours.
There you go. And turn your music on. We do. Individual one is not for us. Obama, please, Michelle, let him come back, please. Let's write a law in that he can run until we tired. That's what we need to do.
It's a lady out there, you know, and I've noticed, this election coming up for 220, it's a lot of ladies are getting involved in this race. And one particular one was really one of the first people to ever this race to sign up for president.
Harris, is it Harris? Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Out of California. Man, that woman, she look like she owned something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this conversation.
And on that note, we'll be right back after this with Just Saying, me and her.
Boom.
Hello everyone, I'm Cherie Douglas here at Car Giant. We have everything that you would desire for vehicles. We have SUVs, we have trucks, we have cars. We can even get you a motorcycle, we can get you an RV, any type of vehicle that you're looking for. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Please don't be ashamed of your credit. Let us work with you on getting your vehicle.
Where you going? You forget I own you? Everything you have is in my name. You ain't got nothing. You really trying to leave? You think the judge gonna give our son to you after finding you have nothing? You ain't got nothing. Have you forgotten that? Come on, let's go. You got that?
Yes, Mr. Scott!
Oh yeah. Now we was talking about this other guy, you know what I'm saying? The guy over there in the White House. But like I told y'all, I want to talk about what's going on right around here in the great state of Louisiana. I don't know what is going on as far as Rich Paul and LeBron James and Anthony Davis and what kind of deal they putting together or what they got going on, man. But dude, y'all are dead wrong for that, man. I'm talking about flat out. I mean, like I said, I'm a businessman. She's businesswoman. We know business and we can understand business, but at the same time, man, to do the stuff that y'all are trying to pull, man, it goes against everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Anthony Davis didn't want to play in New Orleans anymore, why you didn't tell us that over the summer? Why you wait until 10 days before the deadline, and then Rich Paul all of a sudden says he don't want to be there no more. And now Anthony Davis is faking injuries. Dude, you are not hurt. He faked an injury the other night. Told me his shoulder was hurt.
Well, that's how LeBron faked said his hand was broke.
And Rich Paul is LeBron's classmate from school.
I know it.
And now they done got Anthony Davis signed under him. So now they pulling stunts, trying to bully the Pelicans, into letting them go. But I'm with the Pelicans, man.
Hey, stop that deal just like they stopped Chris Paul from going to the Lakers. I thought that was wrong. You didn't let everybody else go where they wanted to go, but when Chris Paul wanted to go to the Lakers, they stopped it.
You made him go to the other LA team.
I'm proud of the Pelicans. Good win last night.
Oh, yeah. Without him.
Without him, to let y'all know. We've been on the bench. You just been overlooking us.
I'm telling you. And the thing about that whole situation, if he don't want to be there, bench his butt and just sit on it.
So you don't think it's time for him to try to get him a ring?
I mean, the dude 25 years old, man. You got time, man.
Well, Kobe Bryant. Let me tell you something.
Why they keep running? Why you won't sit there and build a franchise?
Well, that's what Kobe said.
When Michael Jordan first got to the Chicago Bulls was winning like 8-9 games for a whole year. You understand what I'm saying?
But
he didn't come here Super Bowl. He stayed there. They built a squad.
Yep.
Golden State Warriors, where everybody is trying to run to. Before Steph Curry got there, they was in the same situation. 12 games winning for the whole year. There was nobody. You know what I'm saying? Before Steph got there. And now everybody want to run to him. So really, y'all not running to Golden State. Y'all running to Steph.
But I'm going to tell you something. Kobe said that on the talk. He said, he was with the Lakers 20 years. He said, trading used to be about swapping out to get players to do this, do that. He said, but now you letting people build super teams. He said, even when the Lakers got down where we weren't winning hardly no games, I came out and played 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my point, and this is what I say. I have no problem with the business mind of LeBron James. But when it comes to the game of basketball, if you put that title on yourself, King James, live up to it. Every time the going get tough, you leave a team.
Right.
So if you that great, stay there and battle it out. You was in Cleveland. You ran Kyrie off. You could have been a contender with the Golden State Warriors with that extra piece, but you run people off. Hey, man, pick a team. Show them that you are the king, because I know you can be. Live up to what you done made your name of. Because right now, you acting like a little wussy-cussy.
I'm telling you, man.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you building y'all, letting these people leave and build these super teams. You know what I'm saying? If you done signed, if it ain't nothing detrimental that they need to revamp their trade situation.
And man,
because that ain't right.
What if AD go down there and you suck still?
And that's a possibility.
And then,
you remember when they built that super team though? Just before Karl Malone left, you had Karl Malone, Gary Payton. With the Lakers, remember?
Oh yeah.
And you know, everybody just knew with all that talent that they were gonna sweep people. It didn't happen.
Yep, because that was after Shaq left.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
And Kobe was still there.
Yeah. It didn't happen. So at the end of the day, what win championships, I understand y'all making money. I was a great athlete myself. I ain't get rich from it, but still what I learned from it, hey man, if you good at what you do, it'll come out eventually.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, like I said, you know, then when, you know, these super teams can be beat. Yep. And they don't need you to build another super team. If you can get some guys that play together, man, you can knock them dudes off easily.
Well, I was impressed
Houston
with
could have did it last year.
Like the
and
Pelicans.
When Chris Paul got hurt, Houston could have did it. New Orleans Pelicans could have did it last year if Boogie Cousins wouldn't have got hurt.
Yep.
So you teams were in position to knock these guys off. It's just
and then he done went to the Golden State for $5 million for 1 year. That was crazy. But I'm glad they stepped up and put their chest out and played last night. So you know what? They played head on with the Thunder. So let me explain something to you. It might be a shock.
And I'm putting it
we
out
used to
there
wear
right
them
now.
paper bags back in the day, but now look at us.
Zion Williamson. You come hang out with them boys in South Louisiana, man. Let Andy Davis kick his ass. You know, if you don't want to be there, we don't want you there. Man, we can get Zion. Who got the most number 1 draft picks you want to give us? And we'll give you him. You want to go? I heard the New York Knicks offering 4 number 1 picks that they got. That number one first round.
Yeah, but they monopolized it. He want to go to the Lakers.
Sitting where he don't want to go. Like what San Antonio did to Kawhi. You know what I mean? He was trying to go to the Lakers. They sent his ass to Canada.
I wish we can get Ben Simmons and Zion Williams. We'll be on.
Hey man, I'm telling you.
Now then the Pelicans might do a little something.
Because they got money. You know what I'm saying? They got the money. They won't pay nobody but Davis. You know, Drew Holiday. You know, they make millions, but when you talk about making money, you talking about 18 million, 20 million a year. You know, you making $5 million a year. They got money they can spend on somebody else. Even though that sounds ridiculous that I'm saying little money and I'm talking about millions, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It just you only give me but 2. And then you ain't got to pay me next year.
Give me some of it. That's what you give me some of it.
Okay.
I just don't understand, man. It's just crazy. The sport's just different. That's why I like college basketball. You know, like I said, shouts out to LSU. You beat my team, Kentucky, yeah.
Number 1 team in the country.
Yeah, no, they number 5.
Kentucky was number 1, wasn't it? Or Tennessee is number 1?
Tennessee number 1.
Oh, okay. I got it mixed up.
Yeah, Duke number 2. Duke was number 1.
Okay.
Duke number 2, but man.
And that boy also Duke. We talking about Zion. That other freshman is a bad boy. What is it? Is it PJ Barrett?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a bad man. You know what I'm saying? So. It's going to be a good draft, man. It's going to be a real good draft.
Zion should go first. He should go in the first round, number 1.
He going number 1.
He a beast.
They should go 1-2 between him and the other boy. It should be 1-2.
One thing about it, my son, I'm going to tell you something about Oxford, has a good eye for sports. He's the one to turn. I don't like Duke. Go back to Hurley. It is what it is.
I ain't no Duke fan.
I ain't no Duke fan, but I like talent.
Right.
The young man, my son say, Mama, you got to watch this dude. This dude is cold. He be knowing stuff.
Who he was talking about?
Zion. He been knowing about Duke. It's his team. You know, he a Duke fan. He always opposite of me.
Yeah.
You know, he a Duke fan. So he, picked that out, and I just started watching the young man because, you know, I'm a Kentucky.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he was just like, Mama, you have to watch this dude. And I watched him. He really good. And if the right person worked with that young man over there in Huntington, he could be that dude.
Right.
Yeah, already 6'6", 6'7". Come on.
Yep.
All you need to do is put a little weight, some collard green cornbread, and buttermilk and cornbread. Remember that?
Take one of them my mama house.
Yeah.
She cooking like that all the time. Go there, shout out to mom. You put something on him.
Boy, yeah, that's that good eating.
Oh yeah, mom's still the last of the big mamas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, it's just been a week. Black on black crime on the job.
On the job.
On the job, man. You know, we got to quit hating on each other, man. It's really ridiculous because at the end of the day, these white people, they cannot like each other, but they gonna stand strong against us. We need to get that mentality.
Right.
Let me just say this. If you're watching my show and you know me, if you don't like me, okay, I don't care. If you don't like what I say, okay, I don't care. If you don't like my character, my personality, I don't care. I'm just saying. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be me, be yourself. Get mad at your parents. They must be fuddy duds. I got character. God bless me with this. I'm a people person.
Yeah.
It's only two ways you're going to take me. You either going to like me or you're not. Ain't no in between. Huh.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, but you cannot get mad at me because I don't eat Bluebell ice cream after 12 and I can still tie my shoe. I can still wipe myself. Let me just say this. You can't get mad at me because I don't wear weave. I got edges. So let me explain something to you. Stop hating on each other. And it ain't just the women, the men hate on you too.
That's true.
Hey man, if you married and your wife ain't attractive, hey, divorce her. But don't get mad at me. I don't do the married thing.
Right.
So stop getting on these jobs, want to hit everything that move, and then when they go do it, you want to choke them out.
Right.
Hey, be able to dish. I mean, we got to come together as a people. If it ain't now, when is it gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? It's just been a week. Sometimes I wish I was just blue. I ain't kidding, just
No
blue.
race. There's no race. It's your own race.
Just blue.
You gotta worry about your
I
other people
told
messing
my mom I want my baby to be blue. Just let me be blue because
Damn.
the color of my skin make you antsy. The curves in my hips make you mad. Guess what? Back up off that Bluebell. Push up off that Southern Classic. Quit putting that glue around your edges.
Oh damn.
See what I'm saying? I ain't got time for you. And if you're a young black man, quit wearing your pants up under your drawers. I don't want to know what color you wearing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to want to do something for yourself.
Especially if you over 30. If you're over 30 years old, man, you done growed out of all that crazy crap. You know what I mean? All, you know, your bangers, your thuggers, and all that there. You know, wear your pants down your butt. But when you get over 30, man, it starts to look kind of ridiculous. You know, the youngsters, you let them do it because they call it their little swag or whatever. But when you get that old, man, you know better, man. You start putting the belt on. You know, and then a lot of you put a belt on and they wrap the belt around the middle of their butt. You know what I'm saying? To make the belt tight. But,
let me tell you something.
Still leaving all that there.
I want to give a shout out to Boss Man. Boss Man, you know who Boss Man is? Sean Boston, Boss Man Barber.
The barber, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to Boss Man. You can't come into his barbershop sagging and you can't come in there smelling like weed. It is what it is. It's about business.
That's
nothing
right.
else.
That's right. And on that note, we'll be right back after this with Just Saying. You heard me?
Just saying.
I love color. I really love color.
I really love color.
As far as I'm concerned, everything looks better with color.
Everything looks better with color.
My color feels like a splurge, but it's not.
It's not.
Fantastic Sam's Hair Salon. Bossier Town Center Shopping Center at the corner of East Texas and Airline Drive.
All right, now this made what this made? Month number 2. Where we like the middle part of month number 2 of 2019. Now we done had a couple months of this new change in my city. We talking about the thing that's going on outside the city. You know, and anything that you see, you know, the new change that in our city that they look like they want it, because from what I'm starting to hear
It's the
from all
same
those
thing.
people, they're starting to regret making that change. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, I'm gonna tell you something. The other day, I think Fred Mouse posted some on Facebook about, you know, Shreveport wants everything out of Shreveport, but don't want to give nothing in return. You get your eyelashes, your weave, you go to the club, you buy your nice cars, but the man say he want to tax $18. Then y'all backpedaling. But it was another person, Mr. Craig Lee, told him, I love you to death, man, but you out of line. You out of your lane. This is my thing on it.
But see, Fred is in that man's circle, so you know he gonna co-sign with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the same time is, I understand both of their points.
Right.
But
right.
you done already taxed, and I live in an apartment, so hey, I don't have no fee.
Right.
It's $1 fee. It is what it is. But people with homes, I have most of my friends married with homes, and what I'm hearing, and I talk to the elderly. The elderly, most of them are on fixed incomes.
Right.
Already, their medicine is sky high.
Right.
Then you already done gave them a $12 sewage fee not too long ago. So we're not saying not tax something. Find somebody else to tax.
Right.
Better than just
right.
taxing the same people over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Because in order for him to put Shreveport in the running to catch up, because you're 20 years behind, to catch up, he's gonna have to do some drastic changes, but it don't always have to be the same people. If you pick me in the same arm to get that blood at the same time, eventually that vein gonna collapse.
There's lots of money up that Ellaby Roadway.
Yeah.
Over there off of Uri Drive and the Gilbert area, I think they call it Old Highland. You know what I'm saying? This big, humongous area in Shreveport. Is Knob Hills considered Shreveport?
What part?
Knob Hills. That big neighborhood is like a golf course similar to Southern Trace, but it's north of the Cooper Road.
I don't think so. I know what you're talking about. They got Cherry Hills. They got all the like Indian names of
so
the.
they're not us.
I don't know. That's tricky because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I got a friend of mine stayed back that way towards like in Vivian, so they're not part of it. That's a little farther. So I'm not sure, but it's money. It's other places he can get it from.
Right, and then I'm still trying to figure out what's up with this. They're taxing us for this recycle bin.
And my friends say she didn't use hers not one time.
And then they done changed it. They used to come every week, just like the trash people. Now they come every 2 weeks. But you ain't discounting the money. You still charging the same amount as if you come every week. But now you only coming twice a week. That's why I don't understand with a lot of this madness, man. And I am well familiar with Craig Lee, and I know how Craig Lee move. You know, and I know Craig Lee is not gonna let nobody rest if he feel that it's some injustice.
Well, they voted it down anyway. It was only one person I think voted for, and it was Jerry Bowman.
The other guy in his circle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
On the table, man.
But that one thing about Craig, you know, shout out to Craig Lee.
What y'all want me to do for some on the table money? Because I'm broke right now. What's up? Want me to get out here and say, hey, something
needs to take place, man.
I mean, I want you to give him a little time to see what he's actually going to do.
But a couple months.
Yeah,
so you starting out real rugged, buddy.
Oh, and I don't hear you saying nothing about the chief. Hey, Jerry, I don't see you marching and saying nothing about the chief of police. It's been like 10, 11 students.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't hear them saying we want him out. They was on Crump for every little thing.
But now,
we keep telling y'all, this stuff been happening 20 years ago. Sure it don't. You got to go in these neighborhoods like now what he is saying, set up substations. You're going to have to.
Okay, so I'm going to give, man. But there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to deal with that. That's what we're here for, and that's what this show is all about.
That's right.
So we're gonna get on it. We're going to keep researching it. We're going to bring it to you. But until next week, We'll see you later, man. Just saying, me, T. Foster.
And don't forget YouTube, subscribe. Just saying, t-shirts coming soon. Commercials.
Like it. Give us your feedback.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Peace.